Welcome back to Tyreek Talk. Walking into the Whitney Museum during the 2026 Biennial, you begin to notice how many artists are trying to visualize systems, things we don't always see, but that shape how we live. Energy, environment, technology, and human activity all come into focus across the exhibition. Akira Ikezoe's paintings take that idea and turn it into something both intricate and immersive. At first glance, his works feel like abstract compositions, dense, circular, and filled with movement. But as you spend time with them, they begin to unfold as systems. There's no clear beginning or end. Instead, your eye moves continuously, following paths that loop, intersect, and expand. They feel alive. Within these circular worlds, Ikezoe introduces a range of energy sources. The sun, nuclear power plants, even methane produced by cow waste. These elements might seem unrelated, but in his paintings, they exist within the same network. Energy flows between them, transforms, circulates. And what emerges is a kind of visual ecology, one where human-made systems and natural processes are inseparable. There's something almost diagrammatic about the work, but it resists being read in a fixed way. Ikezoe doesn't present a scientific model or a clear explanation. Instead, he creates his own imaginative logic, a system that feels intuitive rather than analytical. That openness is important, because it allows you to engage with the work on multiple levels. You can follow the lines, trace the movement, get lost in the detail, or you can step back and feel the overall rhythm, the sense that everything is connected, constantly in motion. Within the Whitney Biennial, this approach resonates deeply. This exhibition is focused on relationships between people, systems, and the environments we inhabit. Ikezoe's paintings visualize those relationships in a way that feels both complex and accessible. They remind you that energy is not something distant or abstract. It's part of everyday life. It moves through landscapes, through technology, through the body, through the world. And by placing all these elements within a continuous circular structure, Ikezoe suggests that nothing exists in isolation. Everything is part of a larger cycle. The Whitney space enhances this experience. Standing in front of these works, you feel drawn in, almost pulled into the system itself. The scale, the detail, the movement of the compositions create a sense of immersion, even within a static painting. And as you move through the biennial, that idea stays with you. Because Ikezoe's work doesn't just show systems, it invites you to think about your place within them. Within the Whitney Biennial 2026, his paintings become a reminder that the world is not made up of separate parts, but of continuous, evolving connections that shape everything around us.